So my name's Donna Walter. My position is mortgage accountant. I switched to a part-time role about 4 years ago. Came here from a corporate finance role almost 15 years ago. So my role is making sure that the closing process works smoothly for our partner families, that we get all the required documentation taken care of, and then that those transactions get recorded in our accounting software appropriately. So that's my main responsibility. I also assist Amy Yeager, our finance director, in other accounting projects that come up, and then I'm her backup as well if she needs to be out. Yeah, so as I mentioned, I started in I started in public accounting out of college, and then after about 3 years went to Pioneer Hybrid. I worked there around 20 years and was ready to make a change from a lifestyle perspective, from wanting to do something more meaningful with my career, wanting to help people instead of kind of corporate profits, and spend more time with my family as well. So I had been a volunteer with Ankeny Circle of Faith since the inception of that, and I was the treasurer of that organization or group, and worked with the controller, a part-time controller here, and just happened to be on the website and saw that Habitat was looking for a full-time controller. We were growing enough that they needed to do that. So did some soul searching and decided that, yep, this is what I wanted to do, take that big jump from corporate life to nonprofit life, and came here in 2006 as finance director. And like I said, held that role until about 4 years ago. So started as a volunteer, as many in the organization have, and I've been here ever since. Yeah, so what drew me, initially as a volunteer was the mission, obviously. So the hands up, not a hands out, and the tangible work of volunteers seeing their, the fruits of their labor in a fairly short time frame. I just think it's very powerful for folks to really see what their actions and their money can do. And housing is so important to the health and stability of families, and so I believe in that very deeply. So that drew me in and has kept me here. Oh, right. So So as I mentioned, the mission definitely, continuing to be able to serve more families, the growth that we've had since I came. So I think we were doing 13 houses, and the Restore had just started, and there was no Rock the Block program, no Financial Foundations for Success. So it's been wonderful to be part of this growing organization that has served our community so well. And then the staff as well. I love the folks that are here and the folks that I've got to work with in the past and that I'm still working with now. So it's kind of that combination of what we do and who I do it with has been a great second career for me.